And I'm back, and what I want to talk to you about today is junkyard batteries. Now, every day car batteries fail. Most often people choose to buy a brand new battery to replace their defective ones. But is this really their only option? I, for example, have had very good luck with secondhand batteries from the junkyard. And, just let me qualify that. Just because it's called a junkyard battery doesn't necessarily mean that the battery you get from them is junk. Thing is, a lot of cars come to the junkyard with a battery in it that might only be weeks or months old. This one, for example, has got a sticker on it that says January 2023, and this is June of 2024. So this is just under 18 months old. This is the type of battery that came with a 42-month replacement, okay, from the original manufacturer. And this was tested by the junkyard and put into a rack where they sell the used batteries for a really significant discount compared to what you would pay for a new battery. This I paid $50 for, okay? And similar batteries like this, I just looked it up today, is $200, okay? So, the price of batteries have come up. You can still get a really cheap battery, for $60, $80, $90 new. But most batteries, that are worth anything are well over $100 and up into $200. And that's just for lead acid batteries. That's not the AGM and, the glass mat gel batteries, things like that. But just for the lead acid batteries, you're looking at quite a bit of money. So if you can go to a junkyard and get a tested battery for around $50, they'll usually give you a 90-day warranty. And usually, if something's going to be going wrong with the battery, it's going to go wrong in the first 90 days. You'll know what kind of a battery you've got after a couple of months. And then beyond that, no, you don't get a warranty. But you've paid $50 for a battery that might get you through 3 or 4 years. And then if that fails, anywhere in that time or afterwards, you're out $50, not $200 for a battery that, and often these battery warranties that you see, they're prorated. So yes, it'll say a 3 or 4 year replacement, but if you really read the fine print on stuff like that, it'll be that you'll get a prorated price on a replacement battery beyond a certain point. So some might say, 3-year replacement, 5-year warranty. Well, after 3 years, they're only going to give you a certain amount back towards the cost of a new battery. So your warranty really isn't as strong as you might think it is. But if you go to a junkyard and you get a tested battery for cheap, I think you're ahead of the game. I carry a little tester here. I got this little load tester, bought it online for, I think it was $30. And there's a number of them on Amazon you can get for around that, $25 or $30 for these little load testers. And all you do is you hook it up positive and negative to the battery. Okay, this one here. This one's reading 12.9 volts. That's full charge for a battery. Then what we can do is we can test it. So battery test, enter, out of the vehicle or in the vehicle. So this is out of the vehicle. We're going to select that. It's a regular lead acid battery. They also do AGM and gel batteries. So we've selected the right one. We're going to look at the cold cranking amps. This battery has 650 cold cranking amps. And I think I've already plugged that in there, so you can change that number. So 650 cold cranking amps. Press enter. And you let it run, and then it comes up. It tells you it's a good battery, 12.9 volts. It's rated at 650 cold cranking amps. It's got 579 cold cranking amps. That's a perfectly good battery. Now this tester will also tell you if it's a no good battery, or it'll tell you that it needs to be recharged and tested again, and things like that. But if you're in the market for used batteries, have something like this in your pocket when you go in there, and you can test it yourself. Okay, that's just one way. And the other way is just to have a multimeter and see what your battery voltage is on one of these batteries sitting on the shelf in a place like that. Now that's not going to give you deep diagnostics like the other one does, but it'll tell you pretty much the state of charge. And this one's testing 12.92 volts. And that's definitely a full charge for a battery. Anything under 12.7, is starting to discharge. And down around 12, you're getting it into a dead battery, and then 11.7 or something is pretty much a dead battery. So yeah, so 12.92, that's holding steady. I bought this several days ago from Junkyard. It's still holding that charge, so I don't think that's what you call a surface charge that would have been put on there by a charger. You know, sometimes if you charge a battery, it'll keep a little bit higher charge in it for a day or so until it sort of settles the voltage. But this has held 12.9 volts since I bought it. And like I say, $50 for a Junkyard battery. I have full faith that this is going to be fine. And if it does fail, like batteries always do fail, they'll fail at some point. You know, but in a few years from now, when this fails, I've invested $50 and I got myself through several years with a good battery. So anyway, it's just a tip I thought I'd pass on. You know, a lot of people just don't know any other options. Like, for example, here's a local catalog from Canadian Tire. I'm in Canada. So here's some prices for batteries. I mean, some of them are fancy batteries, but, you know, just your bottom of the barrel lead acid battery. This is $143 Canadian plus tax. You know, and then they want a $20 core charge. You know, you're into almost $200 for just a regular battery. And, you know, take 20% off that for American prices. So, you know, you'd be into $120 plus tax, probably $150 for just a regular battery out the door. And, you know, you'd often not much better off than just getting a good used one. Because I remember, you know, just because it's a junkyard doesn't mean everything there is junk. Like, some car came in with this battery in it. You know, it might have been, it says January of last year. When the weather's cold, that's often when a battery fails. So somebody bought a new battery, put it in an older car that was obviously scrap within a year, and the battery went with it, and it ended up at the junkyard, and here it was. You know, so that's a good place to get a good used battery, especially if they'll give you a couple of months warranty on it, and save yourself some money. Anyway, I thought that tip would help somebody. Comment, like, and subscribe. And we'll see you again here very soon on Everyday Projects. Bye for now.